Now we're moving on to sales. And again, it was this secret I told you. What are you selling? It's not primarily your product or service or combination, it is improvements. Do that and you can be successful. And it can be improvers for the buyers. Direct to the buyer have an improvement. But maybe if they are buying children's garments, for instance, that is an improvement for the child. And then that's an argument. People normally want things to be good for their children. Or it can be improvement for poor people or for the environment or something. Or you say, okay, my product looks exactly as most others, but mine is extra environmentally friendly with no big impact on the global warming. These kind of arguments, if they are true, of course. You should never say something that isn't true, because then you get in trouble if they disclose that you are giving false information. But all kinds of improvements which you can explain is good when you meet people. Put it into your argument. Sometimes you have a buyer, possible buyer in front of you, and you feel you are going to lose him or her. Because you almost had them, but they are hesitating and what to do. You are in a shop where you are selling things in your shop and they are in front of you and they are situated. But sometimes it's good to have, if it's agreed in your company that this is possible, that you are going to be able to give special offer to them, just on the spot. Like 5% off, or something like that. And say, if you do it now, I give you 5% discount, 10% discount, whatever is suitable in the situation. But you should not give away 5 and 10% discounts unless you're in that very position. If the buyer anyways buys, I give any discounts to them. No point with that. And still you have to be fair. They have their cousin who come back to say, oh, I was buying the same product last week and I didn't get my 5%. No, all right, you can pick something else here and I give you 5% today. Forget the last thing, but now I offer you. Or tell me, come to me next week and I will make you an offer. Something like that. They have to feel you're fair, but this is one tool you can use when you're doing the sales. Now we had a special program about the cultures, special lecture about that. But let me again emphasize it. Different cultures function different, and what works in USA doesn't work in India, and what works in India doesn't work in Sweden, and what works in Sweden doesn't necessarily work in America, and so on. So you have to adapt to your audience, your local area, and the people there. And if you meet people from different cultures, you should try to know more about it and adapt to that. Some cultures, 90% what they do is social, and 10% is about a product or service you're going to sell. And others are fact-based and they want maximum facts. That's the more important than being social. They don't care maybe about the social at all. So try to understand this and analyze your situation. Try to see how you are going to sell. And another thing, how much time do the buyer has? Let's say that you are selling boats. The fishing equipment company has added some small simple boats which people can buy because they maybe purchased a house there and so. Okay, how much time do they have time to discuss with you these things? You have 2 hours to talk to them. You think that's, if I spend 2 hours, then it's okay. But they say, okay, 10 minutes, maximum 15 minutes, then they leave. That will be too much talk for them. Of course, different individuals like more or less to talk and so on. So that some will talk too much with you, and you need to get rid of them so you don't lose the other customers. But you also have to give time factor when you're doing a sales, when you're trying to sell something. How much time do you have? And then you have to adapt your strategy, your sales strategy to how much time do I have for each customer, and then try to adapt it to that. And also how much time do each customer have for you, and adapt to that as well.